everybody and welcome back to Monday Movie Hunting, the best way to start your week. It is of course Monday and it is the first Monday of February and I have the setup better. I have the camera on the tripod, I'm sat comfortably on the floor rather than sat on my feet, which is never comfy. And so you guys will be able to have the madness end. Now I know the backdrop isn't quite too pretty because obviously got the radiator, which is good for me because it's warm, which is perfect this time of year, so that's nice. We have some fairy lights and then the door, so you know it's a mixed bag, but it is Monday and I am excited for today's video. There's not a massive amount really to talk about, to be honest, but that's okay. We'll head over to the Sainsbury's clip and then we'll see what I picked up, so let's go! So we are back. So of course the movie I picked up today is Judy with Renee Zellweger. This I'm really looking forward to. Obviously it's about Judy Garland and I'm very excited for this. I feel like I'll really enjoy it. I'm looking forward to it. I did pick it up on DVD. They had the Blu-ray there. It was £10 for the DVD, $15 for the Blu-ray. I thought I'll go with the DVD. I'm fine with that. So I did pick up the DVD. But I am excited about this one. So only one pick up this week, but it's one that I am really looking forward to and know that I should be watching very soon. So that's the pickup. That's all I really have to say about it too. I've heard good things about it. Let me know if you have seen it. But I guess now we'll head over to the spreadsheet, see who gets correctly. I do have other things to talk about in the video. It's not going to be like, boom, we're done. Especially now I've got my new sitting down location. But yeah, no, this is the only pickup for this week. So let's head over to the spreadsheet and see who guessed correctly. Let's go! Okay guys, so here is the spreadsheet for this week, and as you can see there was lots of guesses. So Sam guessed correctly and Alison also guessed correctly and is now on 13. Ben is now on 12, Mark on 9, Spina Mom on 3, Wayne guessed correctly this week as well, and Gaz Movies is on 11, Bree Films is on 5, Physical Media Forever Kitty Cat has made it into double digits and is on 10. And then we have Paul, Ben and Super Luke also guessed correctly this week. So well done if you guessed correctly, that is awesome. Loads of people did guess correctly this week, which is always lots of fun. I'm really hoping that you guys will all guess correctly next week as well, and we'll have another good kind of run of correct guesses. But there are quite a few more for next week. So let's head back to the other me and find out what's going on there. Okay, so we are back. Well done if you did guess correctly, that is awesome. Now, what should we talk about next? One random thing I want to mention is TV shows. So I didn't watch many movies this past week, to be honest. I was a little bit disappointed in myself. I watched one from 2019, I watched one from 2020, like Monday Movie Hunts, and that's all I actually did. But I did pick up like a DVD this past week, so I thought I'd show it to you guys. So I picked this up last week. And it's The Simpsons season 19. Now this came out on DVD, I believe, in December, or kind of, it was the end of last year anyway. So this is season 19. This is like a cool thing on the back. It's got a Velcro. It's pretty cool. So I picked this up. I have been watching some episodes of this. I do always enjoy an episode of The Simpsons here and there, and I do quite like the box sets. They always remind me of when I was a kid. Like I said this before, I used to always get a Simpsons box set for Christmas. My dad would get me a box set for Christmas for like years in a row. That was a thing, and I would always watch them and I would kind of look forward to the next ones. So yeah, I always kind of have some nostalgia. I can't get it back in this cover. I always kind of have some nostalgia with Simpsons box sets. So that's always nice. Oh, there we go. It's not even a real slipcover, it's like a half. It's like, is at the back, but then it's like, it goes down, it's like half, it's weird. Anyway, but yeah, so I do always have nostalgia with it. I do still enjoy The Simpsons, so I picked this up, and I've watched a few episodes, and I'm enjoying it so far. Which does bring me to, I have downloaded a new app on my phone, because I did find I was all over the place with TV. I didn't quite know where I was up to. There were some things we were halfway through, and I was like, where are we? What's going on? So I did download the app TV Time, and now I've got more space on my phone. My old phone had never had any space. I think it was like 11 gigabytes the phone. This one's like 100 and I don't know. So it's got plenty of ample space. So I downloaded the app TV Time, which is funny because that's what I used to call my TV wrap-up videos. And I believe it was Spooner Mum who first told me about this. I'm not sure if it is this exact app, but I do remember she mentioned it and said about it, and I had been interested, but I didn't have any space and such. But now I do. So I downloaded the app, and I think you can kind of follow people, and I've put a picture. It's just FK Vlogs on TV Time. So if you have the app TV Time, it's a free app. I'm obviously FK Vlogs on the app. You can follow me and see what TV shows I'm watching, where I'm up to, and what's going on. And then hopefully I'd quite like to follow some other... Oh, no. I've just clicked that I watched an episode. I take it back. I hadn't watched that episode. It was an accident. Oh dear. Oh no. Okay. Not watched. Whew. I've taken it back. I've regained all correctness with the app. Right. So yeah, you can kind of put TV shows and which episodes you're up to and which ones you watched. And once you've watched it, you just literally tick it. Literally, as I did. You just tick it. You don't even have to go into it. You just go onto your shows and just tick next to whichever show, and then it automatically tells you what next episode you have, which is perfect for me. So yeah, I do have it. You can follow people on it, like Letterboxd and such. So the shows I'm currently watching, I'm watching Supernatural. We're on season 8, episode 10, which is perfect because we'd watched season 7 and moved straight on to season 8. And then we watched a couple of episodes because I just really wanted to know the next few. And then we kind of took a break, so we were watching other things. And then I wanted to watch it again last night, but I couldn't remember what I was up to, so that's why I ended up downloading this app. So Torn and Frayed is the next one, and then it says I've got 159 episodes to continue with. So that's perfect. That's how many more. There's like a lot of seasons of it, obviously. We do watch it quite slow because I really got very into it and I was worried it'd be over. Now I feel like there's so many, I feel like I'm not at that point yet. But yes, I'm on episode 10 of Supernatural. Love Supernatural, it's like my favourite show. We are on episode 4 of The Simpsons season 9. Obviously I just showed you guys that. The last episode of The Witcher, season 1, episode 8. We're on that last episode, which I think I said last week we were there. Again, I do find it hard to watch last episodes because I really have been enjoying The Witcher a lot. I just need to watch the last episode. Gotham, we were also watching a season of Gotham and kind of season of Supernatural and then stopped for a while. So I wanted to catch up and find out where I was up to. We're on season 2, episode 8. So it says we've got 70 of those left. I know that has finished now on like 5 or 6 seasons. They've finished with it. But yeah, I do really enjoy Gotham. I watched the first season super quick. But yeah, so we're on episode 8 of that. And then I have put on here the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina because I believe they came out with season 3 kind of recently. And we watched episode 1 of season 1 when it first released, like the first season released. And I wasn't a big fan of it, but I want to go back and revisit it. So I put it on this list to watch episode 2, just to kind of encourage me to actually watch the episode and decide whether or not I want to continue or whether I like it. And then we are watching season 2 of You. We watched the first season last year when it came out. Now we're watching the second season and we're on episode 5. I love Penn Badgley, so that's why I kind of, because he was in Gossip Girl, so that's how I kind of began watching it. But it's kind of one of those addictive shows that you kind of just keep watching. And the last season got ridiculous towards the end, and I was like, I hate it, but I still wanted to like know what was going on. So it's one of those. So yeah, that's the TV thing. So that's like how it looks, and you just press tick 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 when you watched it. But yeah, so if you want to follow me on there, obviously you can do, and that would be fun. And then what the movies that I watched over the weekend, again there was only 2 and both of them are kind of mediocre, and I think that's why we didn't continue on with movies. And I was like, oh well, let's watch some TV shows instead. But I watched The Kitchen, which obviously is one I picked up this year. I gave it 3.5. I did like it, but I didn't love it. I thought I was going to love it, and again, I feel like looking back I should have really loved it more. It's about these 3 women whose husbands are kind of in a mob gang type of situation, and they go to prison and they kind of take on the roles themselves, which sounds awesome, and it kind of was, but it still kind of wasn't that exciting. I don't know what it was. I enjoyed it. I would maybe watch it again. Like, I wouldn't be against watching it again. The soundtrack in it was brilliant. That was one of my favourite things actually about it. The soundtrack was very good. I loved the soundtrack. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It just wasn't like, I was just like, yeah, I enjoyed it kind of thing. Then I watched Happy Death Day to You, which is obviously Happy Death Day 2. And this really was like, I gave this 3. I really quite enjoyed the first one. This one was a little bit silly. It was a little bit, I was a bit like, and it was just kind of okay. So this was like, the other one was like, yeah, I enjoyed it, whereas this one was like, it was okay, kind of thing. So then we didn't watch anymore, because that was kind of like, I've been on a bit of a stunt of movies. We watched Little, obviously, last week, gave that 3, Goldfinch gave that 3.5, which is the best one, actually, I've watched out of these bunch. Watched Godzilla, I was like, gave that 3. Watched The Kitchen, I was like, yeah, okay. Watched Happy Death Day 2, gave that, So I feel like when I'm on movies, I don't tend to be on a roll, I fall behind. But yeah, so I guess it is what it is. We'll see how we get on with this week's movies. And hopefully we'll get Judy watched and we'll just kind of see where we go. But yeah, definitely let me know if you want to know more about TV. Now I'm going to let you know what I'm picking up next week, which I know of 3 things off the top of my head, but I think there's another one. So I can definitely think of 3, but I think there's another one. So I'm just going to pause this for one moment, just double check. I don't seem to have been writing them down as I usually write down like way ahead. I've just been writing it down on the Monday for next week on my little list, which I don't usually do. I usually have all of February written out, all of, so on and so forth. So let me just double check. I was correct! I knew there was another one. There's 4 for next week. 4 for next week. Some of them are like my very anticipated, let's just say. I don't want to say most anticipated of the year, because that seems highly unlikely, because, obviously I can think of others already that are more anticipating. Frozen 2, Star Wars, Rise of Skywalker, like, I can think of obvious ones. Maybe, I don't know what, obviously I know Marvel are bringing out Black Widow. What else are they bringing out? I'm not sure. There must be something else that I'll be like, yes! Anyway. There's 2 very exciting ones though, and 2 other ones I'm looking forward to. So I feel like that's going to get us into the roll. It's going to get us this roll. February is going to get us rolling with the movies. January's movies for this year, there wasn't as many as last year. I haven't obviously watched them all. Let me unlock my phone. Let's have a look. So I've watched It Too, I've watched The Kitchen, I've watched The Goldfinch. I do have to watch Hustlers, Mrs. Lowry and Son, Ad Astra and Hotel Mumbai, and obviously His Dark Materials, the show, for January. I think what I'm going to do, to be honest, is finish the second week. I'm going to finish Hustlers and Miss Lowry and Son before watching Ad Astra and Hotel Mumbai. I nearly watched Ad Astra instead of, it was between Ad Astra and The Kitchen when we watched the movie. But now that I've kind of got them all in order, like actually, ironically, they are actually I ticked them and they are actually ticked as the order, just off fluke. So I kind of feel like I'm just going to continue through the weeks and try and watch Hustlers or Mrs. Lowry and Son this week, or both. I feel like actually that's not going to happen. I'm going to watch one or the other and then maybe another one, because otherwise I'm going to be too restrictive, because I know I'm going to want to watch Ad Astra, Hotel Mumbai or Judy. So why? Anyway, this is going off on a tangent. This is making no sense. 4 movies for next week. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you next Monday. And there might be a video in between because I already started filming it. And that's where I began the setting up of the tripod. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. Thank you so much for watching. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts on the movie or The Simpsons or TV Time app. Or your guesses, of course, for next week. Let's go. That's not what we're doing. We're saying goodbye. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye!